welcome back to my channel. For today, we are finally putting together the 1-year blanket project. I went ahead and I pre-organized each month because I'll tell you, 1 year keeping track of pieces is a lot. So I had all in like cubbies like this, but I have a little one over on the other side, and so throughout the year the cubby basket that was in there is a little bit smaller than the cubby hole itself, and one of my cats kept going in there pulling squares out, so I was constantly having to retrieve them, but they are all accounted for, and so now we're gonna put this together. You do definitely want to work on a big open flat surface, so I'm on the floor of my craft space, and this is going to probably take up the whole entire thing. So I do recommend a knee pad. These things are great. You can even pick one up at Dollar Tree if you don't want to spend too much, but I do advise getting one for stuff like this. So we're going to now lay out the squares the way I want to see how it fits, play with it a little bit, and then from there we'll start stitching it together. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to take these papers as obviously all my notes from each month. Don't need them now, so I'm just going to take them away. So now, I mean, you can hold on to these for if you want to do it again, make another one, and you just want to remember your stitch counts or whatever, or it's just trash once this is put together. So totally up to you on what you want to do. For now, I'm just going to put them up there. Also, just wanted to, this is what I have left of my yarn. I have 3 little balls here, only because when I was finishing down through the first skeins, I didn't want to be in the middle of the square and then have to switch over. I didn't want to deal with any of that, so I just left over. Plus I have a bunch left over from the second round of each skein. So altogether, I will use this again because this is my favorite color scheme, so it will get used. So don't need that anymore, off to the side. What you will need is your pieces. You're going to need a crochet hook, your yarn needle, and your scissors. So make sure you have these 3 items on hand, and that way we can get everything done. So time for a little exercise. quick interruption. So as I started to lay them out, things weren't starting to mathematically work out to where I liked the pattern. So I drew this first pattern and it didn't work, didn't make sense, and I got frustrated. Then I tried to write it out like this. Looks like Morse code. Still confused. So then I decided to take that pattern and color it out. I don't like it way that the colors are sitting together. Trash. Then I said, I know I want it to look checkerboard. How do I keep it checkerboard? By rearranging the stitches. We officially have a map, so it is checkerboard. Everyone is accounted for. Now I can get back to work. Please pre-write your map. It will save you and your body so much time. Back to work I go. Well, it's mapped out. So far, to this point, in real time, it's been just over 2 hours. Now, I get to show you how to stitch it all together. So I'm going to start with my red, and I'm going to stitch along this first row right here, attaching those. So the first two here, so insert your hook and bring it through, but do it like a slip knot. That. And that way it's attached, but it just kind of helps control as you're going along. And do it with the other tail at the other side. You don't have to do it, it just helps give you a little strength, that's all. These are my corner pieces, and I am actually going to work a single crochet across. Okay, so this is my first square, this is the next row, and we're going across this line right here. I want to find that first, and this one's first. And I'm doing this row in red. So I'm going to do, this one's going to be red and gray, white, red, gray, white, red, all the way down. So you're going to put your hook through your 2 squares. You're going to get your yarn that's starting, and pull that through. Take your tail, and you're going to do a single crochet. Next stitch, single crochet. So I just covered my tail under my stitches. I pulled back because I pulled it out, so I had a little extra playroom. Tugged it so it would slide back in here. So now that tail is completely in, and we won't have to worry about weaving it later. So go ahead and continue down to the end, doing nothing but single crochet in each stitch. Okay, so as we were working up the squares, some of them were 26, some of them are 27. So periodically you're going to get where they're not the same amount. So in this case, I have 1 extra. So all you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and pick that stitch up. You're going to go back 1 stitch, do your single crochet. So it'll be that your last stitch on the one that's 1 less will have 2. Then from here, we're going to jump on over to the next squares. This one moved. Okay, so I've taken that slip stitch out because now I just want to show you, you've got your 2 tails here plus your working yarn, and you've got your 2 squares coming in. Okay, hopefully this is a better angle. This will help more. Okay, so There's our working loop. It's right here. I'm going to pull up those first 2 loops again, like so. And from here, all you want to do is continue your single crochet stitch. Okay, so we've got our first little going. Now we're going to do this again, same thing, bringing your next 2 squares down. And then it's the same thing. You're just going to continue your single crochet all the way down, bringing down your next 2 squares, slipping, and all the way down to the end. Once you get down to the end, come back and I will show you how to close off at the end. So we are at the end of a row. So from here, all you're going to do is a slip knot. You're going to cut yourself a tail, pull that through, and you're going to have the 2 tails from your squares plus the one you just had. And we're going to just make some knots. Just like so. And all this is doing is securing your yarn from going anywhere. So now that the first row is attached, so there you go, the first row is done. And then you're going to go ahead and move on to the next one here, doing the same thing in the next color that you want, all the way down. You're going to keep doing that all the way down. So go ahead and do that, get them all connected, and then we're going to come back and we'll start going down this way, and I will show you how to go over your stitches that are already here. So pause the video, connect all of your pieces going that way, and then come on back. Okay guys, so we are now done with going this way all the way down. So all my squares are officially attached, but now I just have to do going down this way. So I was going to show you how to go over the first attach line. So I'm going to finish going down these two squares. Just like so. Okay. So now I'm going to bring this up to me. So depending on the type of look that you want, you can always just kind of wiggle a single crochet into right here somewhere, just like so, and then just kind of jump over, give yourself a little slack. You can jump over and have just a little line going over. You can take your hook out, go underneath, bring your hook around, and then continue. You'd still have this piece though over, or some people will actually attach a stitch right in the middle. So let's see, for those who want to know what that would look like. And so that's how that would look. I personally like that. To me, it looks more finished. And you will get that same effect all the way down because you've already done the other lines, so it works. So from here, you're just going to keep traveling down. Okay, so we're going to do it again. I don't know what I just did. So, so that's how you do that. So I'm going to let you guys go ahead and finish up your next across, and when I'm ready to start the border, I'll check back in with you. So we are back. We finished all of our lines, so it's completely attached in one solid piece. This is an opportunity where you get to lay it out on the floor, look at it, enjoy the way it looks. Me personally, I'm in love with it. But we are not done. Now it's time to do the border. So for my border, I'm going to take all three of my colors as if it was one solid strand, and I'm just going to single crochet all the way down, collecting my ends in as I work all the way around. So when you go around your corners, you want to do 3 stitches in the same stitch spot. So as you're coming up, you're doing your ones, but then as you go around the corner, you're going to do 3 stitches. So that way it makes it so it doesn't curl. And so I'm going to attach my yarn here. And if you've never worked more than one part of the yarn before, if you've never done it like this, where you're working three yarns at once, just take your time. It's really not that hard. So I'm going to go into that stitch right there, pull it through, just like that. And you're just going to keep doing that all the way down until you come back around. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go all the way down. When I get to the corner, I'll come back and show you what I was talking about as far as doing the 3 stitches. We've made it to the corner. So now I'm going to show you the 3 that I was talking about. So because this is a double crochet, I need one more here. Okay, so you're going to go 1, 2, and 3, like so. And then continue down the side of your work. Let's see. So because my border is so thick, because I did the 3 strands, which, I mean, gotta admit, that does look really cool. If you're doing the 3 strands, your yarn's going to get twisted. That's okay, because, I mean, there's no way to stop it, but at the same time, it getting twisted like that is how you get this effect of it switching around. So let it get twisted and just keep going. But for this, because it's pretty thick, this is all so tightly stitched right here that I'm actually going to skip stitches. So I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to put it right here. Because it's still going to give that full effect, but it's not going to be all wavy. It'll lay flat. And that's what I want. Like so. So I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to finish my border and I'll come back, show you the final, and complete this project. So I'll see you when we're done. Alrighty, so we have made it back to the beginning, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So you've already got the one here. So you're going to insert your hook here, you're going to do 2, there's 1, and there's your second, and then that's your first stitch there. So you're going to go under it, pull through, you're going to do a slip knot, like so. So it's going to look like that. And then you're going to cut a decent tail. Finish pulling that through. Nice and tight. Then you want to take your yarn needle and you want to weave this and hide it. Just like that. And I'm trying to get my yarn needle to go down right into the bone underneath. You'll feel the thickness. You're just going to keep sliding this down the center. And you'll want to keep going until you feel it is secured enough. And once you've got it weaved in enough, cut that, play with it. Oh. And that is how you finish off the border. Okay, you guys, so we're back and it's finished. So this is how mine turned out. So 72 squares in total, good size to be on my bed. And so I think it turned out amazing. I'm super happy. This is going to be so cuddly warm. So it's funny that the popcorn's right there, because I was just going to say, out of all of them, this was my favorite stitch. That one's pretty too, but I love this one. So I don't know what to do next. So let me just, there we go. That's kind of got some weight to it. But so I just want to thank everybody for doing the blanket with me whole year, and we have a final product. So and if you haven't, and this is like the first video you've watched of the blanket, I will put the first and then like maybe the sixth at the end of the video. You can click on a link and it'll take you to the beginning, and then you can start the project from the beginning for yourself and just go each month by month. The good thing is now you don't have to wait every month for me to put the next video out. They're all right there. If you go to my channel, I've put them all together in one category. They all say it's a 1-year project, and so it's easy to access all the videos. So thank you again for doing this with me. I'm one of those types that I do projects for everybody else. I knock them out, get them done, get them to whoever I made it for. But when it comes to making something for me personally, I'll start it and it'll sit for years. Like, I have a chevron and not done. I think I started it 3 years ago. So I finally have one that I finished. So thank you guys. Kept me on track. Next month I'm gonna be like, oh, what do I do? Because I don't have a scheduled thing to do. But if you guys enjoyed the month by month like scheduled thing, then comment down below and we'll maybe do something else. If not, then I don't know. But for those who do enjoyed it, let me know and I'll think of something, I guess. Other than that, thanks. And as always, if you haven't done it yet, please don't forget to click on that pretty red button right there. It says subscribe. Also, if you like the fact that it's finished, give me a thumbs up. And if you click on the notification bell, YouTube will let you know the next time I upload. So until next time, or next crochet project, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.